Hi Capricorn, this is your weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in your weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Hierophant, we have the Empress clarified by the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Wands clarified by Justice. In the potential outcome, we have the Star with the King of Swords and the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Taurus on the table. Well, Capricorn, for some of you, this is somebody who is already in your life, right? For others of you, it's a brand new person, right? What I can tell you right away, this is like a done deal, Capricorn. That's why I'm thinking for some of you, it's not somebody brand new. Because this week, it's just going to get final, right? Something is going to get finalized. If it is a brand new person, it'll take a nanosecond for the two of you to commit to each other. It's like nobody is even questioning it. There is no question here. Zero, no question whether you're gonna get into a commitment with this person or not. It's a done deal, pretty much, right? Even the first card that came out, the Hierophant, is a card of a commitment to marriage. All right, perhaps you are meeting this person at some kind of an event, like a traditional or religious event or educational event. Perhaps you meet this person through education, school, or what have you. Perhaps you're taking a class together or what have you, right? The Hierophant could also be a wedding or an engagement party or a baptism of a child or something that has to do with church, temple, a synagogue, what have you, right? Perhaps that's how you're meeting this person. We also have the Empress right next to the Hierophant. I assume you are the Empress, Capricorn. All right, the Empress is a card of somebody who is a wife figure or a significant other figure, a spouse figure, or a future wife or a significant other or spouse figure. Okay, the Nine of Cups clarifying the Empress is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And to be honest with you, as I was clarifying the Empress, I simply asked how will Capricorn feel about what's going on, and the Nine of Cups showed up. Yeah, but it is a wish come true. You'll definitely be satisfied, right? We also have the Three of Wands clarified by Justice. So this is where the finality, I guess, of this comes in, right? The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and after that there is no turning back, right? And Justice clarifying, it could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice is a very serious card. It's a major arcana card. By the way, we got quite a few major arcana cards on the table. Justice in this case is going to get married. Because Justice could be an actual place where people get married. At the same time, Justice could be the legal system. And what I mean by that, when people do get married, they sign a piece of paper, right? And then that piece of paper is submitted with the local government. So the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, again, another card that symbolizes the finality of this. With the Ace of Swords, people are crystal clear about what's going on. You know, nobody's fooling or playing around. Nobody's beating around the bush. With the Ace of Swords, everybody understands what's going on, right? And by the way, the Ace of Swords is the word yes, Capricorn, if you know what I mean. All right, in the potential outcome, we have the Star with that King of Swords and the Ten of Cups. The King of Swords is the person you're dealing with, right? So it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, they're just very intelligent, very straightforward. The King of Swords always knows what he or she wants, always, right? Hence the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The Star to the left from the King of Swords. If this King of Swords is an Aquarius, it makes total sense because the Star is also an Aquarius major arcana card. But at the same time, the Star is the second wish come true card, right? There are 2 wish come true cards in a tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. One of them is clarifying the Empress, as we already talked about it, and the Star is the second one. Okay, perhaps you are each other's wish come true. The Ten of Cups right next to the deck is the happily ever after card. It's a card of a family, family. You see how we started with a family card, the Hierophant, and we end with another family card, the Ten of Cups, right? And besides, I forgot to mention that the Empress is just an amazing card to have either way, because in general, it's a card of abundance in its purest form. It's one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's just a fantastic card to have, always. Right, so yeah, Capricorn, like I said, if it is a brand new person, you will very, very quickly get on the same page about what you mean to each other and where you want to take it. And you're definitely taking it towards a commitment. All right, really happy for you, Capricorn. Congratulations. Capricorn, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Moon on the bottom of the deck. To be honest with you, Capricorn, the very first thing I thought of was they messed up or about to mess up. Like you will be, they'll do something stupid, or have already done something stupid, or perhaps they said something, or perhaps they haven't been paying attention to you and you've been sad about that, right? The Nine of Wands, the first card that came out, this is most likely how you're feeling right now, or will be feeling after they mess up, because this is a card of a wounded warrior. So yeah, you're upset with them, or will be upset with them. So they will have to do something to fix it, right? Then here, by the way, the Moon on the bottom of the deck, yeah, this is a card of fear, this is a card of emotions, that type of deal. So here comes the Knight of Cups. Here they come and trying to fix it, trying to get back into your good graces, right? The Knight of Cups is the most loving, the most romantic knight out of all four knights, so do expect some kind of a romantic gesture, a big romantic gesture. And I think they will manage to fix it. Because the Six of Swords, the next card over, is a card of an improvement. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters, basically moving out of that Nine of Wands energy towards something better. For some of you, you could go on a trip together. You can, yeah, because the Six of Swords is also a card of literally going somewhere. Someplace nice. Again, don't forget, the Six of Swords brings improvements. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Capricorn, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent X. Also, keep in mind, we have a whole bunch of planets in retrograde as of this week, including Venus and Mercury. This is when more X's than usual tend to resurface. So we got the World, we got the Eight of Wands clarified by the King of Cups. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So yes, this King of Cups wants to see you, and I didn't just say that. If they literally show up in person, don't be surprised. Right? Because we got the World and the Eight of Wands, the first two cards. Both of those two cards could be cards of travel. Perhaps this person is at a distance from you, and it could be, I don't know, a couple of miles, a couple of kilometers, or a couple of thousand miles from you, because the World could be someplace remote. Perhaps something just came to an end for this King of Cups, and they're coming back. Alright, the World is also a card of an ending. So something ended for them, and they're coming back. The Eight of Wands is a card of travel. It's also a card of communication. Alright, the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck is another communication card. At the end, we do have the Two of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. And that's you right there. The Queen of Pentacles, that's you. And with the Two of Wands, this is you having to decide what you want to do about all of this. I don't know what to tell you. Capricorn, it's a 50-50. Depends on what they have to say, depends on what happened between the two of you. But the fact that you're not going to reject them right away, is telling me that you will at least consider getting back together with this person, or you will at least listen to what they have to say, and then you can make a judgment call later. Basically, you will need time to process what this person has to tell you. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Capricorn. This week we have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You're the Devil, Capricorn, right? That's your major arcana card, and it's the only major arcana card that came out. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. So what's going to happen this week? You will have to protect or defend what's already yours. Okay, it could play out in so many different ways. Let me explain. So I got the Four of Pentacles, the first card that came out. When it comes to work, business, and finances, this is pretty obvious, right? This is you holding on to what you already have, right? Then we have the Six of Wands and the Five of Swords, right? The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success, recognition. This is a card of a triumph. And with the Five of Swords, in this case, that card could be interpreted as a victory at any cost. All right. So it kind of, let me give you an example. Let's say there is a big company, right? And you are one of the partners in the company and you have your own clients. So you may have to leave the company, or at least threaten to leave the company and take your clients with you, if that makes sense. This is on a bigger scale, obviously. On a smaller scale, perhaps you may receive some kind of a letter from someone, and you may have to hire a lawyer, or you may have to act upon it to fight off this attack, right? And in this case, you will have to use all the tools you may need to protect, to defend your existing financial situation, if that makes sense. All right, but yeah, you definitely stand a really good chance of winning. You'll just have to be fierce, I guess. Be fierce, don't be afraid, don't cave in, and you'll have your victory. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Capricorn, this week. We have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Tower, clarified by the King of Cups, then we have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is pretty much a repeat of the X spread, right? You got this King of Cups here, we got the Eight of Wands right next to the deck. The King of Cups is clarifying the Tower. In this case, the Tower is something that happens unexpectedly. Hence the name of the spread. The Tower is also a Scorpio energy, right? If this King of Cups is a Scorpio, it makes total sense. But if they're not a Scorpio, they're probably another water sign. You know, Cancer or Pisces, right? Yeah, we got the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords. So yeah, what you're not expecting is communication, but for some of you, they will literally show up. They may tell you in advance that they're coming and you're like, no, don't show up, but they'll still come. I think you will be seeing this person at some point during this week. All right, and that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing week.